Howdy everyone, this is Tricia and welcome to my channel. Today I'm out in my garden again and I wanted to show you some things that I purchased that I think we're going to get doing today. Sorry, there's a neighbor's dog. He's always barking at something. Anyway, I wanted to show you some things that I bought and I want to be able to put them together today. We're very tired. It's Saturday morning. It's a very cool morning, at least for us. I think it's like 62 or something like that right now. But we went fishing early today. We got up really early. I think I slept maybe 3 hours. I don't know. I just wasn't falling asleep last night. But it's not for any bad reason. I just wasn't falling asleep. But I'm working on some adrenaline from the excitement of some things that I bought today. Some things we bought last night, and then we went right after fishing to buy something that I couldn't get my mind off of. So let me show you what that is. Alright, so here I have 2 different types of greenhouses. They're really small, but let me show you. This is a 45-inch greenhouse topper. This is basically something that's kind of low to the ground, so it'll be down here. I want to put it together because I'm curious if it's something that I can put on top of this somehow. Like, will it fit on here, or maybe it's too big? Because it would be nice to have, you know, a cover here for the plants that are going to go in here. I'm curious about that, so I want to put it together, but I don't really have a place for it right now because the original spot was for that, we're still going to be probably, is going to be right here, although we've already come up with a different idea. This is where I'm going to plant the zucchini and the yellow squash, you know, those plants, because they get really big. So I'm going to make a little area here. And I think I had already mentioned that before. But anyway, in case you've not seen previous videos, I'm on my garden. I've been doing a lot of work out here. So I'm just adding some things here. Okay, so anyway, then I got this dual-sided walk-in greenhouse. This one I got it last night. We went to a store called, what is it called? Tractor Supply Company. Because I wanted to get this tiller, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But anyway, I was in there and I saw this, and I saw this one too, but I'd already grabbed this one. This one was $18.99. This one I didn't know what price it had at all, so we were like, oh, you know, there were no one around to ask for the price, and I just said, let's just go. We're gonna take this one. But I kept thinking about this all night long, and this morning we were out fishing, and I decided to, because I added the app for the store on my phone, so I decided to look it up, and I saw $39.99. I'm like, yes, I want it. So this is a 4.7 foot wide, so this way, and it's deep going inward, 2.4 feet, and it is 6.4 feet tall, and it says it comes with the little shelves, and there's 4 on each side, so 1, 2, 3, 4, so there's 8 shelves. It says it comes with all of that. That would be the assembled dimensions that I just called out right now, and it's got this little roll-up flap. It says it's dual-sided, so you can walk in and out on both sides. So I got really excited. So after we were fishing, we went straight to the store and we purchased that. So anyway, yesterday I got this tiller along with this because I want to till the ground back here. I purchased some grass seed, and I'm just going to sprinkle it all over here. We do have this really nice grass over here, and you can see the little trails where it's going to start growing this way, but it's going to be a while before it does do that. So I'm just going to throw a little seed down here, just grow some whatever little filler type of grass. Here's another one of those trailing from the grasses, so that's going to be nice. But I'm going to use mainly to till the ground here, and I think we're going to create a little fence here. And I had shown you the fence that I had in my vegetable garden before, but then we moved it. So let's go over there, which I really like it over here, but we were looking at stuff to put around it because there's little rabbits in our yard and we need to keep them out. So I have this fencing here that we ended up putting here, but we're going to take it off and put it back over there. Well, not back, but we're going to put it over there. So that's going to be part of our little garden. And that little walk-in greenhouse that I've shown you. See how I set these planters here? I left a big space here so we can walk through here to walk around, because that is where I go back here to keep my soils and my pots. And then I started a compost over here, and I decided to cover it. But that's what I've got in there. You can see I throw some veggies in there. But it's been raining, so well, it's supposed to have some water in there, from what I understand. It's supposed to keep it moist, but also some heat in there. So I put that tarp over it to create heat. Let me know what y'all have any advice on that. Okay, so anyway, yeah, that's going to be that corner there. And then I had this hibiscus here. We had it over here. Excuse me, I'm making all kinds of noises. I just ate. Anyway, so we pulled it out of there and we moved it over here because we want to have this little area to walk through. So anyway, what we're going to do, instead of having to walk through here, we're just going to walk around and come through here, because we're going to move these planters closer. So this is going to get closed up right here. These two planters are going to get moved because I want to put that little greenhouse right here. And the reason that I want to put it here is because that direction is north, and we get a lot of north wind coming through here. It gets really windy down here, and I don't want it to get a lot of wind. I want it to be right there up above. It's going to get lots of sun coming into it. It's going to create a nice little greenhouse effect from what I'm thinking. So I need to move these guys, these two, further this way. And then we're going to go ahead and also we're going to attach it to the wall. So it says it's dual entrance, but we're only going to use one entrance because, you know, the other entrance will be to the wall. So yeah, anyway, that's a tiller. Really nice. Okay, let me see. This one was $18.99. I mentioned this was $39.99 from Tractor Supply Company. This cultivator tiller, I was going crazy looking for this because I had one years ago and I don't know what happened to it. But see, it's got the little rotating bits there, little blades, and it's just manual. I was thinking about getting an electrical one, but it was going to be over $100, and this is only 30 some odd. It was like $34.99, I believe is what it was. And I just want it for that little spot right there, and a little bit here, and maybe some in the front, but I want it to just till spots where maybe some little weeds are growing. So I didn't want to have to buy something electric that I had to plug in and whatever, all that stuff. Anyway, so from that same store, I got this rose bush. It is double knockout rose. Look at that. Oh, look at, it's going to be this beautiful bush someday, I hope. It's a shrub. It's what it says, shrub. Okay. And I also wanted to show you, because last week on my garden video, my vlog, I talked about seeding, and I did lots of seeding. So I had also said that I had ordered some items. So these are the little boxes. There's 10 packages, and they have room for 12 little plants there, or seeds. So this is what I'm going to use for some heirloom seeds that I ordered. And then these are 4-inch little pots. So once the little plants get a little bit bigger, I can transplant them to this. And this is 110 in here. Guys, I don't remember how much I paid, but I know that they were within like $10 range, these items here. Otherwise I wouldn't have bought them because it would have been too much. But I really wanted this for the heirloom tomatoes instead of using the other ones, those bigger trays. So, oh yeah, at the Tractor Supply Company, I also got these seeds. They're from Burpee. Sweet Pepper Tangerine Dream. And they were 25% off, so I got it for like $3 and some change. So we'll plant those. But these are the heirloom tomatoes, and I'm still waiting some other ones from another company. This is from Burpee. It's heirloom Cherokee Purple. And this is what I want to plant in here. And then from the other company, when they arrive, I'll let you know about that. Okay, let me show you some of the stuff that I got. All right, so I had to sit down for a little bit. By the way, I ordered these items from Amazon. I have something else here that I also ordered from Amazon. I'm not too crazy lately about mentioning where some items where did I get them from, but I know that a lot of you are curious. So I'm just going to say that, but I don't want to really like promote, because Well, first of all, I'm not being sponsored by anything, but the other thing is that I think some people might prefer to shop in their own little hometown places. So that's why we went to that other store and did some shopping there, because I don't want to do too much online unless I'm doing it directly from a store. But this I went ahead and I ordered, like I said, I ordered this from Amazon, so that's up to you if you want to look it up. But this is it's a paving path border maker. They had all these designs. I believe this is the one that I got. But anyway, it's to create little stepping stones. And so I had one of these many years ago, but it was much bigger than this. This is like a 13 by 13 size. But anyway, that's what it's called. So if you're interested, and I probably am going to do a video of what I do with this at some future date. But you know, this was exciting. This was about $13, somewhere around that price, $13, $14. Okay, so I was at Ross. I was shopping at Burlington and Marshall, so I don't really remember where I got this from. This is the tag from the store, so if you recognize it from one of those 3 stores. And this is what it is. It's 4 garden tools, and you can see that right there. A little spade and a little cultivator, a little rake, and a little hoe there. I love it. They're really nice. I paid $8 for this, so $2 a tool. And I mentioned that I purchased from Dollar Tree. They're really nice, but you know, they get bent after a little while, so this is just a little bit better quality. But by all means, hey, Dollar Tree, go for it. I get them from there. They last me the whole season, and then I just buy new ones next year. Okay, so these are things that I already had. So I've got these from the Dollar Tree as well. They're for hanging pots, hanging pots. Yeah, that's correct. So I got these, and then I have the coconut liner thing that I also got at the Dollar Tree. I'm going to use this on this little bike basket. See, it goes flat on the wall like that. It gets hung. My son got this for me like maybe 2-3 Christmases ago. My son Nathan got me this. And I had it in the front. I wanted it, like, you know, for, you know, sometimes people come by and they leave something on your door, and instead of sliding it through the cracks, they could just put it in there, but that never really happened. So I'm going to put this coconut liner in here and put something in there. I don't know yet what I'm going to do, but I just wanted to show you that that's a little plan that I will be doing. So anyway, I got all of that, and then I want to show you how my seedlings are doing. So let's go do that. All right, so I had previously shown you that the spinach was already growing, so this is what it's looking like. It's a little bit bigger already. Look at that. I'm so excited. And then below it I had some hot pepper. That's what it is, hot salsa blend, and they're coming up already. I don't think in my last video they were up. They were growing, but now they are. And I was getting a little, you know, not worried, but maybe a little concerned about when they were going to pop up. And I'm really excited, you guys, because my jalapeno plant, look, it's coming, little leaves on there. I'm so excited over that. Okay, let me show you the other seedlings. Okay, guys, I am super excited. I had this green tarp covering everything here. This is what I have outdoors. This is what I want to put in the little greenhouse. Because last night I covered it. And I didn't see what I'm seeing now, but I'm going to show you. Well, right now, these are still not grown out yet, so I can't wait to get them into the little greenhouse, and hopefully they'll start popping up. But the other ones, when I planted them in similar trays like this that I have indoors, they took a while before they suddenly, you know, started sprouting. So let me show you over here. I'm so excited. These are my sunflowers. I already knew that some of them were popping up, but look. Oh my gosh, look at this one. Isn't that pretty? Look. It's still got the little shell of the seed there. Sunflowers. The bell pepper are not quite coming up yet. And then I have poblano pepper here, which I think probably took a little longer as well. But look, the spaghetti squash. This is from a squash where I took the seeds from it before I cooked it. And they are growing. Look at that. They even look like a little tiny little spaghetti squash, the way the leaves look from the one side. By the way, these from the poblano and the red bell pepper, those are also seeds that I took out from vegetables that I had than cooked. Okay, well, I mean, I took it out before I cooked them. But look at this, guys, also the zucchini. Look at how pretty. Look at that. They look just like the yellow squash leaves. Look at that. But then look at these. Look how huge. Oh my gosh, look at that. This was, I tell you, I saw these breaking through the ground last night. Like I could see them like way in the ground. And this morning, this is what they look like. Look at that. This other yellow squash still hasn't popped up. I just planted them a week ago or so. The coleus, and then, yeah, more coleus back there. But those I just planted. But this already had maybe 2 weeks. I don't know, 3 at the most. But you know, that's what how long it's been. And this has only been a week, so I'm not expecting anything. But let me show you the ones that I have indoors. All right, you guys, so this is what I have indoors. And this is why I was so excited. I wanted to get that greenhouse. But look, eggplant. 4 rows here of eggplant. It's called Black Beauty. And then I've got 2 rows of sage coming up here. And this is so super exciting. Look at the oregano. Look at the tiny little sprouts. They're so cute. I didn't even see them at first, you guys. I had to look twice when I realized those were coming up. And then over here is all cilantro. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm so excited. Let me show you the other tray. Okay, so this is the other tray, and I've been alternating them kind of here in the window. And let me take the lid off here. I'm so excited also for this. This is a tomato. I think this is called a garden patio tomato or something like that. Hold on, let me move something real quick. Okay, so this is a beefsteak tomato. I think the patio one is out there. I just planted that one. But this is a beefsteak tomato. There's 4 rows of that. And then here I've got green bell pepper mix, or what is it? What did I put green? Grand bell pepper mix. So there's 2 rows of that right here. There's the label. Those are from the Dollar Tree, you guys. This is lettuce, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of that. Look at that. Little tiny little things. So pretty. And then over here, look at this. Chives. I'm so excited, you guys. This is what I want to transplant to those little 4-inch pots. And so that, you know, I can eventually separate some of these little seedlings, because, you know, trying to make sure I get lots of little plants, but I'm just trying to be like really careful with everything. But that's my what I have inside, and that's why I wanted that little greenhouse outside. All right, so now that I've shown you all that, today's because, you know, we were fishing this morning. I asked my husband when we got home after we did all the shopping and had lunch and everything. I asked him, so you want to do this today? You want to do this tomorrow? He said, I don't want to do it tomorrow. So I said, okay, well, I'm going to start videotaping and I'll call you back out. But I think he fell asleep. I'm not really sure. But I have one thing that I want to do today, and that is build this greenhouse so that I can get those seeds, or, you know, the trays, so I can get all that in there rather than having it out, you know, out in the, even though I am covering it with that green tarp and everything seems to be doing really good. But then I also want to bring the ones that I have inside out here. So that's my goal, to get that built. So if I don't do it today, it'll get built tomorrow, and then you'll see the outcome in the rest of the video, because I'll probably either come back today or tomorrow. So I'll be back. All right, everyone, so hubby's asleep. I don't want to bother him, but I'm going to attempt to put this together. I've got all my parts laid out. Part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I've got the cover here. I've got 8 little shelves here. And I think it said it holds 22 pounds. Each of those little shelves holds up 22 pounds. And I've got all the joints here. Here I've got some ground pegs. And then I've got some more pegs here with some string, so that it can be put into the ground and you know, given a little more stability. But once my husband's out here, he can figure out how we actually want to attach it to the wall there, because we don't want it falling over. Anyway, so I'm gonna get to building, I've got my little instructions right here. That doesn't look too bad, does it? Well, let's get to work. Alright, so this is what I've got built so far. And you guys, this is going to need more space than what I made over there. Yes, I moved these all by myself. But we wanted to put that up against the over there. But that space, I don't think is enough for all this. So I'm going to have to figure out another spot for this after I moved all those planters. Oh well, we'll see what I can put them now. Okay, you guys, I'm out of breath and I'm hot because I was actually standing inside of it, and I put it together, you guys. I actually put it all together all by myself. I've already put all the little shelves inside. I've got 2 on the chair here. They go on the very bottom, and then I was looking at this because I don't know what I was thinking, because it says dual-sided and then it says walk-in greenhouse. So for some reason I just thought, oh, it's dual-sided walk-in. But the walk-in is only on one side, which is this side. The other side is just, you know, plain. And it's zippered. It zippers down like that. So when it's closed, you can zipper it. But you can roll this up, and it's got these little strings here where you can tie it up so it'll stay there. And I'll show you that in a minute. But I think what it meant by it's just dual-sided, meaning it's got dual shelves on each side. So let me go ahead and roll that up and tie it up. And then we'll walk in there and see what it looks like. Alright, so there's the entrance all tied up. I do have to tie. It's got some more ties like these here to tie on here. And then it's got some at the bottoms and the corners. I've only tied up the top, you know, back corners right there, but as you can see, the back is just a solid. And I was wondering, because the back has that bar going across, and yet it didn't have it over here. So I said, well, why is that there if there's going to be an entry there? Why? It didn't make any sense to me. Let me tell you, this part up here, this little arch for the roof here, that was the hardest part to put together. You know, the poles that are out on this edge, and then the ones on the inside, and then one going across the top to get everything to line up. That took me the longest time, and even longer than putting this plastic over it. And I was standing inside the whole time in here. But as you can see, I'm a big girl and I fit in here just fine. And of course the bottom one is a shelf, as well as these little grids. They just rest on there. But I don't even have to put the bottom one, but I'm gonna, you know, I have them, so I'll go ahead and put them in there. But anyway, that's why it's dual-sided, because it's got shelves on both sides. Altogether I have 8 shelves. But let me tell you something. I put it in here before I put that green plastic over it. I couldn't get it in here to curve around. I thought, oh no, I'm gonna have to move this out of the way. But then I just said, oh well, I'll just lift it up, bring it in, and then set it down, and it fit perfectly. But then I decided that I would line the floor with some of this weed blocker, but I put some cardboard scraps that I saved from another packaging. For some reason I decided that I was going to save that cardboard, and it's 4 strips like this one, and I put 1, 2, 3, and then 4, kind of overlap them on top of each other in this whole space. And then I had to cut some of my hibiscus over here. I don't feel too bad about it because I do want it to grow like a little tree. So yeah, okay, we did that, but that's okay. I'm not gonna cry. Look at that, you guys. I know there's a way to propagate them, but I just don't know. I'm gonna look it up, but I don't know if I'm able to do that in time to save those little branches. But I know it can be done. Okay, so anyway, that's what I've got there. But then I've got to tie all the stuff on the inside, all the little strings, to get this all on here. And then it came with these stakes, and I'm thinking these little stakes hold down the bars on the inside like that on the ground. And then it's got this one over here, the rope, and these stakes, because, you know, see, it comes out like that, and then you hold it down like a tent. But I'm going to hold off on that. I have my husband actually help me with that. I'm just going to enjoy the splendor of it all right now, and then I will finish off the video once I have it in the spot that I wanted with all the little plants inside. But I'm going to go take a little rest. I have no idea what time of the day it is. Hold on, let me look. I have my phone here. It's 3:05 p.m. and my baby boy, mommy, me. Well, that's me, and that's my husband. It's not me. Anyway, it's 3:05 p.m. All right, everybody, I'll be back. All right, well, there it is. It's all put together with the plastic liner thing over it. Now that one planter in front of it kind of bugs me, but it doesn't bug me that much. We did move the storage box a little bit over, and then excuse me, my husband helped me tie it down. So we got it all tied down, and we actually used a little tie thing, what are those things called? One of those things. We put that because it has these little bits here, and you're supposed to put the rope here and then go down and stake it to the ground, but this would be in the way here, and then we couldn't get back there. So we thought we would grab it on from the lattice that's on the wall, and the front is fine. We did use the stakes on the bottom for the little, it had like little grommet holes, like, let's see, that one down there. So everywhere that it had that, we put the stakes that it came with. And then on the other side over here, we did use the stakes in the ground right there. There's one there, and then there's one on the other end over here. Rope coming up and tying to the little loops that are right there. Anyway, that's in case you're wondering. And then I've gone ahead and I put some seeds in there. Well, you know, the trays with the seeds. And then I put these other ones here so you get plenty of sun. All these here, and then I'll be trading these with these eventually. But I think these are going to be coming out of those little pots. If I don't do it tomorrow, it'll be sometime during the week. I'm going to put them into those other bigger, I have some 4-inch pots. They're going to go into that. So it's time to get them out of here and put them in that. These are deteriorating anyway, and I don't want these to crowd up. And some of the little roots are actually, excuse me, let me get in here. Here, look, see the little roots at the bottom here? They're starting to come out, so they need to be put in a bigger pot. This little pot is good size for one of them, but I think these are zucchini, so this is going to be a big plant. Let me show you what we've done over here. All right, so I've tilled the ground here a little bit, so they're going to be going in here. What I want to do is I want to put some stakes with some string on there so that when they do get to be bigger plants, they'll have that to grab onto. I went ahead and I tilled a little bit of the dirt all the way over in front of my work table over there, and then I spread some seed. We've watered this. Just like I said, it's just a little inexpensive little grass seeds that I put down, and hopefully I'll keep watering this so that they don't fly off or whatever. But hopefully this other grass will eventually make its way back here. But for now, hopefully those little seeds will come out so it doesn't look so, you know, dirty. Anyway, yeah, and let me show you where I also planted that rose. I'll show you, hold on. Okay, so this double knockout rose shrub, I planted it there. My husband helped me plant that. He actually dug the hole, so I'll give him credit for that. Well, he actually planted the whole thing. But anyway, put it there. It's up against the fence. It's about a foot away from it, so hopefully in a couple of years or so, you know, a little shrub will be right here with pretty red roses. So, you know, I'll have to take good care of it, so that'll happen. So that's my hope. All right, so, and I finally cleared out this table. This is where I had all the seeds on, and we cleared it up, and so I put these plants on there for now. I got these coleus in here. I didn't put those in the little greenhouse. We'll see how they do. I'm gonna go ahead and clean off the rest of the dirt, water all my little plants, and go inside, you guys. It's already sometime after 4 p.m. and I'm tired and I'm hungry. So I hope you enjoyed my video. Anyway, you guys, so my husband just told my dog she's getting old, so I'm just wondering what he thinks about me. I was waiting for him to say something, but he didn't. He decided to save it for later. Okay, you guys, I'm going to give myself a big old dirty thumbs up right here. Look at that dirty thumbs up. And I hope that you too will give me a big old thumbs up and that you enjoyed my little gardening video, my little vlog. And tell me what you think of my little greenhouse. I didn't put up the other one. I'm really tired. I just wanted to at least get that one greenhouse done. And there's a little goal that I decided to do for myself, and I met that. And then of course my husband planted that rose bush, and he helped me with spreading that grass seed, and that was good. So I think we had a productive Saturday, all the stuff that we did today, fishing and all that. Hope you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. So hit that little red button down here somewhere, or my little icon. You can subscribe through there, and hit the notification bell once you've subscribed so that you get notified of when I put up my videos, which is twice a week. And sometimes I have a little extra vlog like this one. All right, everyone, share on your social medias, and as always, enjoy.